63-61. Here we go. UCLA with a victory over the Spartans. Bruins get to 17-6 on the year. Michigan State has dropped back-to-back games in the Big Ten after a 9-0 start. They lose on the West Coast to USC and UCLA. USC, who, by the way, tonight lost to Northwestern. Tough. A heartbreaker. That's a bad loss. A heartbreaker for.
I thought it was Ken Palm that was holding them back.
Yeah, right. Right. A heartbreaker for the Spartans. But for UCLA, I mean, CJ Moore, you said it. This team's better than what Mick Cronin was thinking at one point.
They started falling apart after I said that, though. I jinxed them. No, I think it's a really good team, and they've played great. I mean, has the team played much better? What is like St. John's, Texas Tech? Some of these teams we're talking about, they're right up there as one of the hottest teams in college basketball right now. Like, I mean, Auburn's just hot all the time, but UCLA is running pretty hot right now. Got Tyler Bilodeau back. I really liked him. He was a sneaky portal lad. Like, Oregon State wasn't very good, but if you watch his tape, like he was a really, really good scorer there. And that was a sneaky ad by them. And sometimes it takes, like you said earlier, sometimes it takes a little while. Mick Cronin, his teams are going to want to guard. You said it earlier, Henson, like defensively it can take a minute, but Cronin's going to get his guys to guard at some point. And this is a game 63-61. Like I watched maybe 2 minutes of it, but that score tells you they won that game with defense.
Yeah, I mean, Michigan State's obviously been on the heater, but we said last week, like, they've got some boys coming up. So it's going to be interesting to see how they shake out over these next few games. But, I mean, it's tough for NBA teams. Like, we used to have a saying, you want to come back on the road 500, right? So, if you can split out west, I think that's okay for teams that have to go that way. So I don't know who they're up next against, who Michigan State's playing, right? So yeah, so they got Oregon, so they need to get this Oregon game
at home,
at home. So they need to get this Oregon game. They should have split USC UCLA. A split would have been fine. 0-2 is not good, and that's just how the cookies crumbles for them.
Their upcoming schedule: home to Oregon, home to Indiana, and then at Illinois. Home to Purdue, at Michigan, at Maryland. I don't know if there's not a harder 4-game stretch there. I mean, especially if Maryland still is playing pretty well, that building will be unconsciously loud. I mean, Michigan is going to be revved up for that. They have a gauntlet of a February. Holy crap.
Yeah. Thank God it's like I think 3 days so they can recover mentally.
I think the Spartans are good, but like take a look at their schedule. I mean, look at it closely and what it's been and what it's going to be. Like you guys said, like they've played 3 top 25 KenPom teams all season. UCLA will probably jump up to that after tonight, so maybe it'll be 4, but they've played 3 all year, and now coming down the stretch here, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got 6 left against top 25 KenPom teams. So like I'm not saying, Spartan fans, that your team's not legit. I think they're good, but some of this, the run they were at least on, the schedule didn't hurt.
By the way, in our Fielding the 68 released every Monday and Friday, UCLA was a projected 7 seed on Monday. And I wonder if our bracketologists are going to change that up here, because listen to this. UCLA's resume. They entered the night with a net of 28. It's going to go up, or at least it should, at least a couple slots after that. They're 6-6 against quad 1. All 6 of their losses are in the top quadrant. They are a combined 11-0 from Q2 to 4. So CJ, like as bad as it was at one point, they have no major blemishes, nothing that makes you say like, uh-oh, that's really, really bad. Like they weathered the storm, and now they've won 6 in a row since losing at Rutgers. And good for the Bruins, because as you guys just said, they're physical, they defend, they've got enough. They have enough pieces that as long as they're not turning the ball over and that backcourt's functioning well enough, Bilodeau and Daly keep them humming, and Mick Cronin's got another dangerous team. Dagan Hughes, what else?